So following up on the previous video we did, if you guys haven't seen the situation between Syko Stu and Rampage Jackson where he almost beats him to death, thankfully Syko Stu has come back and he potentially may be pressing charges. After that video, we did a follow-up video talking about Rampage Jackson, Raja's father, and his parenting style. And that drew a lot of critiques from people. So we wanted to do a follow-up now that Rampage has spoken about his son much more in the public eye.
We haven't heard or seen Raja since the incident. How is he doing?
I don't know. I don't talk to Raja no more. So I don't know.
Since then?
I talked to him, I heard his story, and I heard some of the stuff, and then after that, you know, I learned a whole lot of stuff and about it and everything. Roger's wrong. He went against what I told him to do.
Are you at all worried about his well-being?
Yeah, it's my son. I am worried about his well-being. How many kids you got?
I got 3.
All right, so why you asking me some stupid ass shit?
Well, can I be real with you?
Yeah.
I can't imagine what it would feel like to see my son do that. I also don't think I would cut my son off if he did that. So if you are worried about his well-being, why are you not talking to him?
Because he dishonored my name. And
but he's still your son.
No, listen. I know he's my fucking son. I'm not cutting him off forever. I just haven't talked to him.
But this is the worst moment of his life. He needs you now more than ever.
No, listen, I talked to him after the shit happened, and he hid the fact that he did this shit. And, you know, he put my other kids at danger based off what the other people saying. And I just can't talk to him right now. I just can't. I'm not saying I'm never going to talk to him again. I just can't talk to him right now. I need some time. I'm dealing with his attorneys and all this shit. Yeah, I'm not a perfect parent, so I don't know what's the protocol to how much time you stop from talking to your son when he fucking goes out there and hurt somebody. He put a guy in a fucking hospital.
I get it. He's upset. He can't talk to him right now.
Yeah.
Dealing with your emotions as well is I can see that there's some hurt there. There's some.
But I'm gonna tell you something. My son know better. He know better.
And you know that.
He know better.
When it's done, it's done.
He dishonored my name.
Get up, thank you.
He dishonored my name. He know better.
Okay.
So I'm upset. He know better.
Other kids, and we had nothing to do with none of that shit. Roger's a fuck up. He fuck up everything. So.
My son fucked up a lot of shit for me. Come on, guys.
Roger and his oldest son, whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew they was going to college. So I saved up college tuition for the 2 Japanese kids and bail money for Roger and his brother. So don't fuck with him.
Just get off social media, bro, or stop talking about it online. I don't know how else to say that. Saying some shit like he dishonored my name, he embarrassed me, all this other stuff. It's like, even if that's true, why do you say it online? His complex is already the fact that he feels inferior to you. He feels like he doesn't live up, and you go online and constantly remind him how much of an embarrassment he is. There's things you can say to him. Why do you have to make it public? You can say no comment. You can say, I don't want to talk about this. And anybody, but you would criticize him because, no, I would never criticize a parent for protecting their child.
But he also doesn't have to do interviews.
He can do interviews and say, no, I don't want to talk about this topic. People do it all the time.
I understand.
I can't, under the advisement of my attorney, I can't comment on this.
But right now, people want interviews because they want to talk about it. So because they are, the reason why you're on these interviews is because they want to talk about that, and you shouldn't be talking about that, then you shouldn't be doing interviews. The same way that you shouldn't be on social media like you said. You don't have to do all of that. Just...
There's a bunch of clips where Rampage on stream and in interviews is just calling Raja a fuck up constantly. Raja's a fuck up. He's always been a fuck up. And Raja's getting it from everybody, including his dad.
Including his support.
I'm not advocating that people be perfect parents. You know, we get the cards that were dealt and we try to go forward and do better. But I think the bare minimum is to say, when our kids are going through something, maybe we don't publicize it. That's all I'm advocating for right now. And Mumpo's like, but you're being unfair. Rampage like, I'm sorry. I don't care what age you are. I'm 35. If my mom was going online shitting on me, that would affect me. That would fuck me up. And I'm way older than Raj. I don't think y'all understand what it's like. On a small scale, people get upset. They'll literally stop talking to family members because a family member embarrassed them in public. To get online in front of millions of people, to hear folks you know in real life repeat the shit that they heard your mom or your parent or whoever it was said back to you and constantly relive that. We never stop wanting to make our parents feel good and proud. That's why we bawl over our parents, why we care so much. There's never a time that shit doesn't stop for you.
I'm still happy when they're proud. So yeah, no. I had it still affects you.
And I'm not here to throw a pity party for Raja, but I'm like, God damn, like, are our standards so low in the gutter that we don't see this as disgusting? I'm not mad at him for not talking to him. His live streaming becomes so ubiquitous.
Yes.
That a parent parenting 24/7 online and it's deeply affecting the kid is something we don't care about anymore.
And also, if they go to court, what he's saying about his son might affect them. So shut the fuck up, my dude. You don't have to talk about the case, but you're talking about your son, and it might affect them if it does go to court. So shut up!
Personally, I'm gonna say this, and this is how I earnestly feel. I feel like Rampage is a bully. I think he was like that when he was in the UFC.
When he was raising his
kid. And I think that's how he is with his kids.
Yup.
Ngannou Jackson is going to be the son that I always wanted. He's going to be a meat eater and a bitch lover. And he's going to fight. He's going to be the epitome of me. Something that you ain't, nigga. My adopted African, I'm adopting your son from Africa that look just like you. Then you're going to be like, damn, I should have ate meat and fucked bitches with my dad.
And you know, some people see a tough dad and someone who talks straight and just, and you know, almost looks like a friend. And they're like, yo, that's manly. That's not manly. I'm sorry. There's nothing manly about calling your son a bitch in front of millions of people on a regular basis. I like, some of y'all are maybe you're socially retarded. Maybe you've never been around kids.
Or maybe
trust me, call your kid a bitch in front of just your local friends enough times and watch how that's gonna fuck them up until they're grown. The shit we be saying is basic as fuck. And some of you are so socially retarded, you spend all your days watching stream like idiots that y'all think this is like somehow even within the bounds of okay. He doing it for bread, nigga.
That's funny because
you can. So that means somebody could throw your dad like 20 bits. And he's like, yo, my son is a loser. You know how devalued that gotta be? Father of the year, my nigga. Father of the year.
Oh, 100%.
And you know what? I'm gonna say the hot take that nobody else wants to say. Cause with a dad like that, shit, nigga, I'd be in jail too. And the irony is like, yo, we talk all the time about how the fact like, yo, single parent households, you know, they produce worse outcomes, right? Yeah. We talk about criminality, whatever. What about no parent households? What about, no, you got a parent at home, but the nigga sabotage you and talk shit about you.
Responsible household.
Hey,
parent household.
We know these things to be true, but then you extend it a couple of years like, nah, he's too old. That's his problem. It's like, and we look at the models of people who do, it's like, well, if he could do it, you should have done it. It's like, well, maybe don't set up a kid for fucking failure by giving him a dad like Rampage.
Me, it's the people around be like, yeah, it's normal. He's just being a good dad.
Thank you for being a good father. But I'm
good dad. Sorry. You tricked me again.
Clutch your pearls. Clutch them pearls. Yeah.
Good dad.
I've seen some coming. Around these days, our pussy. He needs a dad like. Go ahead. That's what that's that comment I'm talking about. Go ahead. Read on.
Abin, preach. What is wrong with you guys?
Yes.
We need masculine men.
Yes.
And that means calling your sons out on anything not masculine behavior. The world is an awful place, and it's not the U.S. or other civilized Western country. Go to that shithole Juarez, Mexico, and you'll see the other side of the world. We can't let our sons fail to be in show man. And nigga, you failed English. It doesn't matter. You guys even said, be more manly, and he thinks this is manly.
You guys are broken.
Yo, listen, I had the pleasure of being in the military and serving under some amazing leaders, okay? Not a single one of them would have ever talked to their subordinates that way, let alone their child. Like, I get paid to take orders from this motherfucker. I don't care where it is, whether it's military, whatever, you're gonna lose somebody there. And that's grown-ass men. I've seen grown-ass men get yelled at enough and lose it. And that nigga wasn't his dad. Never returned. You can see in their head, they not good no more.
Shit, I'm never gonna be like them Japanese kids.
Yeah.
Rogers and his oldest son, whole life, I knew them two wasn't going to college. And my two Japanese kids, I knew they was going to college.
You know, that's the thing about adulthood is that we've gotten to a point in life now, because we're so about this individualistic society.
Yeah.
That we're like, oh, it's your responsibility. You're an adult. You did this. You did this. It's like, yes, but we are social creatures. We have people we care about. That we have people we bend the rules. There are people we even break the law for. Okay, we all have people we would do crazy things for. The reason is our social aspect and our social engineering is more important than all these laws and rules that we've made up after the fact. Without people, nothing else matters. Preaches this way, I promise you. Some situation happened with his wife, he a different person. I know. I take one bitch.
Sort of happened that I'm gonna be in the U.S. next week. You wanna fucking do this shit? Let's go. both of you. I take one bitch, then I take the other one.
I just see that.
I'm never gonna fucking get away from this shit.
I see these bitches right here. Okay. and it's like
You're stupid, by the way. I'm just saying. I'm just putting it out there.
And I say this because I've seen grown men be mentored. 28, 29. I've seen them break down crying.
Oh yeah.
Just from a lack of good mentorship. You know, mentorship is not just when you hit 18. Oh, good luck, bitch.
You're good. You said for life.
Like the way people view adulthood is just like this. Like you hit,
It's a switch.
good luck.
It's a switch.
And that's how we treat adults a lot of the times. But it's not even fair because most of us go into adulthood like total not knowing how to do anything. Motherfuckers get into their late 20s, early 30s, never having that camaraderie, never having that mentorship, and really trying to figure it out. And they just building bad habits. I'll be honest with you, the world barely gave him much of a shot. And you know why I say that too? And this comes back to the military. When I went in, I was 18. I was lost. There was people from all the way to 42 in my basic training.
Really?
Okay?
And some of them were even more lost than you.
And being lost at 35 hits different because you have some self-loathing.
Oh, yeah.
Being lost at 18 is cute. Everything new.
Everything new.
Who wants this dick?
Basket.
Ooh, I don't even know what I'm doing with it, bitch. But it stay hard all night.
35, your shit don't even stay hard. No more.
That's it. That's extra embarrassing. Yeah, you might have some struggles.
You're like,
oh! It don't hit different. It don't hit at all. So I just hope you guys rethink this whole way of viewing adulthood a little bit as well. Does he have responsibility ultimately for his behavior? Yes, legally we all understand that.
yeah.
But we are shaped by the people around us. We are shaped by our experiences.
To blow my nose.
But we're also shaped by the people around us. That's it, man. I've been yapping too long.